Hi everyone, Crazy Aunt Daisy here. This is my intro video. I had another intro video that I showed to some people and they told me that it was making them dizzy and they couldn't concentrate because I kept walking around my house. And I was walking around my house. You know, I was nervous. So let me start from the beginning. Give you a little background as to what this all is. I had gone through some dark night of the soul, which, you know, we all go through these things. I was in my mid-30s, which is about the time people start having these crises, right? And, you know, I had like 4 crises right in a row within a 2-year period. And so during this time, from the first crisis on, until I felt that I didn't need to do this anymore, so years, I was unable to really concentrate on much. So what I did was write. I listened to a lot of podcasts. This was 10 years ago, so there wasn't a lot of YouTube content. There just wasn't that much available. So I listened to podcasts, what I could find. I listened to Oprah's Soul series at that time. I did read what I could, and I would take snippets of wisdom from the things that I heard and read, and I wrote them into books. So over the course of this time, these years that I wrote in these books, I thought other people could benefit from these. So, because I was just writing in them that way, I could look back and I could use them as reference, open any page and maybe get some wisdom out of it, and encouragement and positive reinforcement, because I was just trying to surround myself with positivity. So then I thought other people could benefit from this too. So, you know, I don't have any kids, so I thought, well, I'll write something more formal for my nieces to help them through life. And then I thought, well, if I did that for my nieces, I can do that for just everyone. And of course, 10 years later, I didn't do that. So, and the books have been sitting, collecting dust. I'll show you them. Here they are. Let's see. That's the books. I can't see the screen, so hopefully you're getting a decent shot. So there's a lot of content there. A lot of pain there. A lot of pain in those books. But a lot of hope too. A lot of hope to rise from that pain and learn from it and grow from it. And I did, tremendously. So much happier now than before any of those crises even started. So it wasn't even that I recovered from that. It was that I just learned and grew as a person and became so much more happy, so much more content, so much more self-aware. Recently, maybe it's 10-year cycles, I don't know. Recently I started going through similar series of crises, but this time I am handling it much differently. I'm in a much different space, much different place in my life, and handling it from a much more positive place. So that being said, I have been consulting different advisors on over the course of time with these crises, recent crises, and consulting with them, and at least 3 of them who are not connected, and maybe all of them say this, but to everyone, but they all said, write down your transitions, write down what you're learning, write down what you're going through, because that can help other people. Okay. Of course I wasn't going to do it, because I'm not doing it. So, but when the 3rd person said it, I said I should do something. So I did start writing, and if you can write, that's wonderful. I'm very jealous. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't have the urge to do it. So I would try. I would write stuff down. It takes so long. My hand hurts. The only C I ever got in my life. The C is the lowest grade I ever got. The one class I got it in. 2nd grade. Penmanship. Yeah. I don't like to write. I don't know what to tell you. So what did I thought, well, how could I track this? How could I record these things, this transition? And so I said, oh, I got a phone. I'll take videos on my phone. Great, recorded, check that box off, done. Because I'm a list person. Gotta do it, gotta do it, gotta do it. So I made videos. Of course, no one's going to benefit from these videos unless they see them. So as I'm doing them, though, I have no intention of people actually seeing them. I'm just thinking I'm checking the box. Well, I'm benefiting from doing the videos, which I'm very thankful for. So if that's the only purpose of them, then it's definitely been worthwhile for me, aside from taking up all this storage space on my iCloud. But, you know, there's a chance that other people might see them if I do ever get the nerve to post these anywhere. And I've been encouraged to post them, some of them. So I'm doing this intro video because, well, one, I already did an intro video and I was all hyper and I was nervous and I was walking around my house and I let 2 people see them and they both had the same comment. You are walking around, it's making me dizzy, you're all over the place, it's hard to follow, and it's distracting because I'm looking at your house. You can look at my kitchen now. My microwave, calendar that I haven't updated in a year, dog sign over there, cup. I put my bone broth in, water bottle. So there, you don't have to be distracted anymore by my surroundings. Most of the videos are now done here. So the second reason that I'm doing the video is because these videos have morphed into multiple streams. So obviously these videos are streams of consciousness, my streams of consciousness of this transition. Well, there's multiple transitions going on here. So I didn't know what to do at first. I was just talking and it was awkward because I would talk and I didn't want to talk about people because it might hurt them. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll just do different streams of videos. That way I can talk about these people on this stream and not talk about them on this stream. And that way maybe if I do post them, I can post this stream and not post that stream. So it turns out there's 4 streams. One is the career transition. So my company, we had some issues with our investor and my company was sold at the beginning of this month. So you see some of me going, it's October of 2019. You see me going through some of that transition, which is the reason I even initially went to these advisors. So you see me going through that transition, which I still am. I'm looking for a job right now. Then there's another stream that's called the health stream. So I had gone through a huge health transition, which in retrospect, I wish I would have recorded because the difference was significant. So maybe if I do post this and I figure out how to do pictures or whatever, maybe I'll hold a picture up. I don't know how, I don't know, because we don't have paper anymore, photographs. But I can show you the before and after, and it's significant change. So I wanted to share some of that. That way, if anyone had questions, they could ask me questions about how do you make this transition. So I lost, I'm short, so I lost 15, 20, depending on the day, pounds. But I'm ripped solid. I'm 46, never looked better, never felt better. I was very sick with hyperthyroid. So the pursuit of the fix for that has really motivated this drastic change. So I go into how that happened, and I think that can help people too. The next stream is called the pain stream, and that's where I read a little bit every day from these books that I wrote. So about 2 pages each day, and I give some commentary, which you can take or leave, but I think that's the more entertaining part. So that's the one that I think will definitely help people, but I think will also most likely to be posted, because that doesn't have to do with anything, about my personal life, or at least people in my personal life. So I don't have to air my dirty laundry. It's just me reading out of quotes that are from other people, or sometimes my thoughts, but mostly interesting quotes, helpful things to remember. Then there's the final stream, which is the relationship stream, which has also been a significant transition in my life recently, which is the most interesting stream and the least likely to get posted. But I wish I could change my face, change everything, because it's good. It's really good so far. I might be crying in the next couple of days, I don't know, but I find it very interesting. So much so that although I have no writing experience, I bought a screenwriter's book, How to Write a Screenplay, and I'm going to try to write something about it, because it's what I've just gone through and am going through is the most crazy thing. But it's fun. I know I can't tell you, so you're probably dying to know, and I'm sorry, but we'll see. We'll see. All I could say is have fun, people. Experience life. It's so good. It's so worth it. So that's what this video is about. Yeah, I don't think there's really any more for me to say in an intro. My friend said you need a hook. You need to hook them. I don't need to hook you. I'm not trying to hook you. Any of this is, one, I don't think anyone's gonna see it, and two, any of this is for your benefit anyway. So it's not for me. She kept saying this is for you, and I was like, no, it's not for me. This is not for me. I am not the one to go, I want to be a YouTuber and I want my face plastered everywhere and views, and I do not. I don't have any friends on YouTube. Facebook, I'm constantly taking friends off because I don't need to be out there, and I don't want to be out there, but I do want to help people, and I do think that this is a way I can do it. So hopefully it helps you. And I guess I'm done. Thank you. Peace out.